April 2026 of this year, Turkey's President Erdogan stood up at a ceremony in Istanbul and announced something that barely made headlines in the Western press, but that every serious international investor needs to know about. 0% tax on your foreign income and for 20 years if you relocate to Turkey. Let me say that again. If you move to Turkey and you haven't been a Turkish resident for the last 3 years, Turkey will not tax a single pound, dollar or euro of income you earn outside the country 2 full decades. This is real. This is being passed through Parliament and one of the most interesting jurisdictions on earth for the globally mobile wealth. Welcome back. I'm Zain, a US qualified lawyer specializing in second citizenship residency, asset protection and corporate structuring. On this channel, we cover the strategies that wealthy globally minded individuals are using to legally protect and grow their wealth across borders. If this is your first time here, subscribe because this is exactly the kind of breaking development you need to know about before the crowd catches on. Let me break down exactly what Turkey has announced because the details are genuinely extraordinary. The package announced by Erdogan includes several layers. Layer 1, the 20-year personal tax holiday. Any foreign national who has not been a Turkish resident for the previous 3 years and who chooses to relocate to Turkey will pay 0 Turkish tax, all foreign sourced income and capital gains for 20 years. Only income earned inside Turkey would be taxable. This includes dividends from overseas companies, rental income from foreign properties, capital gains on international investments, all of it exempt 2 decades. Additionally, inheritance and gift tax for these incoming residents has been set at a flat rate of just 1%. That is extraordinarily low by any international standard. Layer 2. Corporate tax cuts for exporters. Manufacturing exporters will see their corporate tax rate slashed from 25% down to 9%, and other exporters get a 14% rate. For companies operating out of the Istanbul Finance Center, Turkey's answer to other financial centers, transit trade income becomes effectively tax-free with up to 100% exemption. Layer 3, the Istanbul Finance Center play. Turkey has been quietly building a world-class financial district on the Asian side of Istanbul. Over 40 Gulf and Asian firms have already moved in. The government is explicitly positioning itself as a rival to other parts of the world, such as London and Singapore. Now, why is this interesting beyond the numbers? We are living through a period of massive global capital dislocation. Current global conflicts, the uncertainty around US policy, rising taxes in Western Europe, capital is searching for a new home. Turkey is betting boldly that it can capture a significant portion of that wealth. The question is whether Turkey has risks. It does. Currency volatility, geopolitical positioning, political environment. The question is whether those risks are priced correctly against a 20-year tax holiday that no European country comes close to matching. For comparison, Portugal's non-habitable residential regime gave 10 years of preferential tax treatment before it was modified. Turkey is now offering double the duration of Portugal's old NHR regime in a country where luxury apartment in Istanbul costs a fraction of other parts of the world. There is also a Turkish citizenship by investment route worth considering. A $400,000 real estate investment qualifies you for a Turkish passport in just 6 to 8 months, and now that passport comes with the possibility of a 20-year tax holiday on top. I want to be clear about something. Turkey is not a fit for everyone. Tax residency is a complex decision with implications for your existing country of residence, your corporate structures, your banking relationships, and your family situation. But for the right client, someone with significant international income who is currently paying high rates of tax in the UK, US or Western Europe and who has flexibility about where they live, Turkey has just become a conversation worth having. At our practice at AG Mena, we do the full analysis. Where you're now, where you could be, what it actually takes to establish genuine tax residency and whether the savings justify the transition costs and lifestyle change. If you want to explore whether Turkey's new tax regime could work for your situation, book a consultation through the link below and share this video because most people have absolutely no idea this announcement was made. I'll see you in the next one.